Hello, we are Ruckus, and this is Hydrus Live.
I'm Max, and I'm the drummer for Ruckus.
My name's Brody, I play bass and do backing vocals in Ruckus.
I'm Aaron, I'm the vocalist.
I'm Logan, and I play guitar.
I'm Fred, and I also play guitar.
How did the band originally get together?
That was
George Faulkner from Sunlifter and Logan.
Just a message on like a group chat. I was like, "Who wants to start a metal band?" And then he messaged me, and then he also came up with a band name, didn't he, as well?
Yeah, that's right.
And then
we are giving him credit for that.
We needed a vocalist and a drummer, so I grabbed Max, and he grabbed you and somebody else. Yeah. Anyway. Moving on. Yeah.
Was there a moment where the band became serious for all of you?
I'd say beginning of last year, once Brody joined the band, we sort of committed to fully writing originals because we'd taken quite a lot of time without gigging just to really get it right, and we had that sort of goal in mind for getting a gig by March. So I'd say that was really when we really knew what we were as a band.
Yeah.
I feel as though for me that defining moment was on, was it March 12th, our gig at the Water Bear venue?
Yeah.
That was our first show as a band together, and that's when it felt real for me.
I mean, I think for me, when it all became very serious was probably when Brody joined the band. We started writing original stuff, and we all just kind of clicked. I mean, from the beginning we clicked anyway, but having a full cohesive band and writing music we enjoyed.
Smooth like butter.
We're not a very serious band, but we try our best to take it seriously, especially after Metal to the Masses. But that was it for me, Metal to the Masses. That was like, oh, this is kind of getting serious now. We kind of have to lock in and stop having fun.
We still have fun.
We still have fun though, yeah.
Well, I'm the newest member, so I haven't got like a whole lot of experience with these guys, but this past month and a half, it's just been like an incredible experience to me. It's like the first proper band I've been in. It's been my first gig with them. It's just been like an incredible journey.
Why is it that you consider the band to be genreless?
No, we just have a lot of influence from a lot of different genres, and we kind of just meshed them all into this one sound. I mean, no track sounds the same that we write, so it's difficult to pinpoint where we actually land in the genres of metal.
I think also we've got songs from different genres.
As a collective and a band, we all have our own influences and other projects going on, and we all listen to such a variety of music that we all pull different elements of ourselves and put it into the music. And that means that the day that we write one song and the day we write another song, they're not the same. We haven't had those influences of the same day, and so it just creates a whole new blend, which I think is pretty unique.
And I think it's kind of because Max is a very like traditional jazz drummer, and like
In some ways, yeah.
yeah. And I mean, like we all kind of have our own kind of stuff we play at home. Is all quite different, isn't it? And then we all come together. We just, and I think that's what makes us sound kind of unique as a band. That's why I feel like we're kind of genreless. You know what I mean?
Who are the biggest influences for the band?
Tsunami.
At the moment, Pain of Truth.
For drumming as a whole, Led Zeppelin is what changed it for me. In terms of what I bring to the band, mainly the drumming style from Pantera, so sort of groove metal, Vinnie Paul kind of stuff. That's just my background, is more groove drumming, more classic rock drumming, jazz drumming as well. Putting it in a metal context is sort of a new thing for me. Like, it's not something I've done much before, so I think that sort of brings a unique blend to the band.
I just listen to too much Not Loose, and yeah.
I'd say probably just a combination of thrash and slam, to be honest, and a bit of deathcore mixed in there, you know, like Slayer and Slipknot and all that sort of shit.
so commanding. My life is so commanding. My life is so commanding. Yeah.
So, how does your songwriting process begin?
I think Logan tends to be the one to bring a riff to the table. Sometimes he spends some time just using Logic Pro, just sort of like basically building a track and then bringing it to us sort of with some structure.
Usually I'll listen to a track and go, oh, I like that bit of bass, I like that bit of drums, I like that bit of guitar, and I'll go and like the drum tracks on YouTube and stuff, like inspired by different artists. I'll just grab one of those and just start playing random stuff, and if I like it, I'll just throw it into Logic, structure it out, and present it to these guys. And then they all put their own interpretation of it, because I only write the guitar bit, and that's kind of how we compose our tracks, really.
I think also there's an element of like, we tend to jam out what we actually want to play. So if we've got that sort of basic idea that Logan's brought to us, if we're like really in the mood that day, we'll often just like, we'll run out what we have so far, so we'll rehearse that, but then often it can sort of just, in that moment we decide, all right, let's go into a breakdown here, and then build up from there back to like a final chorus or what have you. And we literally just like, it's an on the spot thing that like we've not pre-communicated, and then at the end of that we're looking at each other going, yeah, that's the track. Sometimes it just happens on the fly like that.
So do you think more about how a song will sound in the studio or how it will sound live on stage?
I'd say it's more live.
I think when I listen to it, it's a mix of both. You got to think about how it's going to sound live, as that's mostly where we're playing it at the moment. It's actually like interaction with people, and you get real-time responses from it. But you also do got to think about how it sounds in the studio as well. If a track would be really good live, but then sound a bit naff in the studio, is there much point to going around and playing it if you can't then promote it and let people listen to it outside of the live atmosphere?
I'd like to add, sometimes when we're constructing a song, this is something that we've done more in the past, and we've sort of moved away from it since we're prioritising a lot more studio work, is that a lot of time we'd have quite a few pauses in our tracks, like maybe like you could consider them false endings, but those would be like good opportunities for us to sort of get the crowd involved, sort of organising a mosh pit, stuff like that. It's something we've tended to move away from, but like that's definitely been a conscious decision of like, this will get the crowd moving. Yeah.
Open that pit up.
remember that I was missing you. Kill yourself, it's the only way to go. Don't admit, leaving nothing people know. And slit your wrist if it's the last thing you do. And just remember that I was missing you.
When was your first gig?
March 2025, so we've been gigging for over a year now. Yeah, it was at the Waterbear venue in Brighton, and I still think it was one of our best gigs in terms of the crowd turnout, because we have been like quite an established name in our local scene since like October, maybe even September. People had got to know our name, and they knew that like a gig was on the way, but just wasn't sure when for a while. It was taking quite a long time for us to start, so it was a brilliant turnout. I had so many people turn up. It was really fun. Still one of my favourite gigs I've ever played.
What's the funniest thing that's happened at one of your gigs?
For my funniest moment from a gig we played was at our first London show. We have a track that we play sometimes where I do lead vocals, and there's a section in the song where I go a bit crazy, and I jumped off the stage and hit my head on the ceiling light.
Oh, yeah.
And I had to pretend that I wasn't in pain. I smashed it full force into this, like, one of them studio lamps. I was like, that's well sore.
You're like clutching at your skull.
That's the same gig I fell off the stage as well. I'd had like my foot leant on one of the monitors, and then I went like down onto my knees because I could feel myself slipping, and then I just fell face first.
That stage was a bit of a minefield though, like the clutter was insane.
Yeah.
Like most unusual stage I've ever played on.
I just find it hilarious whenever Aaron goes into the mosh pit and the breakdown, and he doesn't usually get back on the stage by walking. He usually gets thrown back onto the stage, and I find it hilarious. Isn't that true?
It is.
Twice when I was watching you guys the first time in like November, got fucking hurt in the bit twice.
Oh.
But I still had fucking fun. Like, I think it was like during the Wall of Death, fucked up my leg, went back in, was pulling my earrings, and I had to like take a knee to the side of the stage and take them out. So it was, yeah.
Yeah, I'd say for me, like, I mean, that first gig at the Waterbear venue is one of my favourite memories. If we're thinking more like a funny memory, I guess. I mean, it wasn't funny in the moment, but we were playing a gig at the Rossi Bar, and during one of the songs, my bass drum beater sheared in half. The metal pole sheared off, and I didn't know what had happened. I thought like maybe it just fallen out. Nope, I'd snapped the metal in half somehow. Thankfully, the house kit did have another pedal that I could use, but in the moment, I was not very happy. I was having a miserable time on that stage. The kit kept moving away from me, and the tom kept falling on my leg. But yeah, that was just like one of the most bizarre things I've ever encountered playing live.
Are you working on any new music at the moment?
I'm very excited to go to studio and record Camouflage. It's my favourite song from the new ones that we have in the set. Unfortunately, we haven't been in the studio yet to record it, but as soon as we do, I'm going to be like cheesing the whole time.
In terms of what we have in the backlog of pre-recorded tracks, I'd say my favourite is the most upcoming release. It's a track called Chastity. It's we've debuted it live and it had a great response. It's one of my favourite tracks to play. I'm very excited for you all to be able to hear it.
What's the most recent track called? The very most recent one.
Oh, Crack of a Tear.
Yeah.
Crack of a Tear. Yeah, I'm looking forward to sort of seeing where it goes with that one. I think this will be a good opportunity to run it, and we get to look back and see how it went, if there's anything we want to change about it. I don't know, I feel like I was able to be a lot more creative with my drum part, just like throwing in a lot of different elements of like it starts off with a funk groove, you know, and then I go into like a metalcore drum part, you know. So it's definitely a lot of fun for me, sort of coming up with a unique part there. So I'm looking forward to recording that.
You got a favourite song, Fred?
I'd say Camouflage, like Aaron. That one's probably like closest to me in terms of like why I play, and I feel like I'm always in my element playing that, and it's just so fucking fun to play, and I just go fucking crazy playing it. So yeah.
Does my temptation break my fixation? It feels like again and again. Now I can't help me instead of pretend that I don't smell of desperate. I'm trying to be away to be more than an attention. No one ever knew that I'm on a track. The money on the money don't make a track. The dust on the central that tickets went round. The roses are stained and injected. Let's get 2-7 at home, people. How much you found out is your son from a life behind. And it can't be that it's no one's fault that this child's been led astray. I guess was lost to Christ. But we got it. Seeing icons turning known. The sun has been set down on their grave. The man is the thing that you can't save. It's not your throat to climb on you clamber over ideas, achievements you can't explain. It gets worse. Lost to Christ. But I got it.
Who derails the rehearsals the most?
I would have to say Aaron because he doesn't show up on time.
Oh yeah, I've got two answers here. Aaron for being late, even though he doesn't have to bring any equipment. Logan because he keeps noodling when we're trying to talk about something, and I'm screaming to try and get your attention.
Yeah.
That still doesn't work. That's my answer.
I'd say it's probably us three here to the left.
Yeah, it's us lot.
It's either us noodling or it's just because Aaron's late.
You can turn down the amp to tune.
And you don't need distortion on it.
Don't need fuzz to tune, guys.
Yeah, I'll take full responsibility for that.
It's crumbly with no nicotine.
Yeah, when I'm in withdrawal, I'm a fucking animal.
Or you need a donut.
Oh, yeah, the donut.
Like a
Donut
cheeky
sorts me
donut.
out. Greg's donut. Oh.
If you were all a family, who would be each member?
Mum.
I think me and Fred are the
Your
two
dad.
kids.
Yeah. Uncle.
Yeah.
No, Logan. Is Logan the uncle?
Am I the creepy uncle?
No, you're the uncle who misbehaves a bit, and then we just got to like put you in line because you're around the kids. You know what I mean? Like, you get too drunk around the kids, and like shows them the knife challenge or something. You know?
I reckon Fred's. You and Fred the children.
Would you rather have Aaron or Max as your dad? Max in
Max. 100% Max.
I'll take it.
Daddy Max.
Disassociate, escape the pain. It's all fucked up, still knowing the blame. We crossed our paths, but we found the life, and it was all for nothing. Never left this strife. Spinning corridors, seeking down. Another son error, am I lost or found? Another bomb flowing in the sky. Painted geometry, stop this eye. Am I real or not? Now my eyes are seen with my sight. Now look, I'm friends on my time. By a friend. Yes, I'm out of blood. I'm blinded by a friend. Cascade, I'm out of trying to pay out, I'm trying to myself. Still I'm unaware, people begging for help. Congratulations, you become what you want. It never felt so hard, now I'm unresponsive. The stars blaring, I'm trying to catch my breath. I never fight, but I'm already gone. Another bomb blowing in the sky. Pain and geometry, stop the sight. Am I real or not? Now my eyes are seen with my sight. Now look, I am in friends, I'm blinded by a friend. Yes, I am, I'm out of blood. So I'm blinded by a friend. Yes, I am, I'm out of
So, Who's going to die first in the zombie apocalypse?
Brody, 100% Brody.
I thought I would win. No, I'm not very good at like judging situations or people or much at all, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, I would have got taken out by a light at a show, so probably fair enough.
Logan, I think you've seen enough Walking Dead to survive at least a week.
Well, I mean, it depends what type of zombies are we talking. Like, are we World War Z?
If it's 28 days later, nah.
Oh, yeah.
Aaron would just lock himself in Pizza Hut.
I think Pizza Hut would be like the Shaun of the Dead location.
Steel walls.
Go to the Winchester, get a cheeky pint afterwards.
The walls have to take off every so often.
We're probably the most unserious band you've had.
We do deeply apologise.
Who would survive hours upon hours of torture the longest?
I think underrated pick Fred would win the torture game.
Really?
Fred would win.
Yeah, honestly.
Aaron's wet.
I mean, I have to cover you lot, so I guess so.
I feel like when Fred gets angry, you know, he can really go through a lot, you know.
We'll see.
I still say Logan because he annoys me.
Yeah, my vote's
You
Fred.
want to talk to
I want to talk to you.
We just agreed that Fred would survive the longest.
I'll take it.
Do you have any messages for some new fans watching today?
We have one track at the minute, a demo released on all streaming platforms, but that is not a representation of who we are. Keep your eyes peeled. Big things coming soon.
I think someone else should answer.
I think we're done.
I think if it's your first time seeing us, don't make it your last. Come to our gigs. We're hopefully just as fun live as we are in person. Come watch us live. Come enjoy yourself. Have a good time.
Yeah, we hope you enjoy this. Definitely come to Diggies because the crowd gets pretty mad.
Don't take us too seriously.